Jacobs.
Here.
Minority Leader Kavan Abraham.
Here.
Thank you very much. Alternate Deputy Presiding Officer Howard Copel. Was that correct, Howard? Legislator Donald McKenzie.
Here.
Deputy Presiding Officer Richard Nicolello.
Here.
Presiding Officer Norma Gonzalez.
Present.
Thank you, we have a quorum.
Thank you very much.
No doubt the cutest legislator.
Move as quickly as possible. E-152, a resolution authorizing the county executive to execute an amendment to a personal services agreement between the county of Nassau acting on behalf of the Nassau County Attorney's Office and the law offices of Robert Mackier and Associates. Motion, please. Moved by legislator Capel, second by legislator Nicolello.
Lisa Locurdo from the County Attorney's Office here to speak on this item. This is an amendment to an outside counsel contract for representation in areas of law qualified by the County Attorney's Office. This amendment is to extend the contract for 1 year and to increase the maximum amount of the contract by $150,000 with an initial encumbrance of $100,000. The amendment will cover a new assignment to the law firm. The reason this case is being assigned to the firm is because there is a conflict of interest. You'll see the conflict is due that the county attorney's office cannot present a correction officer. The correction officer named in the civil lawsuit is sued the county of Nassau and is currently in an adverse relationship with the county. However, in the lawsuit that this law firm is being hired for is to defend the correction officer. He is entitled to a defense and to be indemnified, and that is the reason we are assigning this case to counsel.
Any questions of Mr. Curl? As I said, public comment. There being none, all those in favor of E-152, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Nay. Okay, the item passes 4-3. She didn't do that. You should have said that her do that. I would have pretended it was you. U-42. A resolution authorizing the county executive to execute a special counsel contract between the county of Nassau acting on behalf of the Nassau County Attorney's Office and Cecilia Amarante Byrne Esquire. Motion, please. Motion, please. Moved by legislator Nicolello, second by legislator McKenzie.
Legislators, this is a contract to provide assistance in the drafting, researching, and counseling in the implementation of legislation on any New York State or county initiative, including but not limited to the Disputed Assessment Fund. Ms. Byrne is also going to provide counsel to the Assessment Review Commission and the Department of Assessment, specifically on state legislations and its impact on how the departments are supposed to operate. This contract term is for 1 year. It is important to note that this contract is for $24,900. Originally, it was under $25,000. That was prior to the change in the law that required contracts over $1,000 to come to the legislature. That's why this contract is coming to you now. It had been set to be executed in March of 2016, but with the change of law, all contracts are now coming before the legislature, including this one.
Any questions regarding this contract, U-42? Any public comment? There being none, all those in favor of U42 signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed?
Nay.
All right. The item passes 4-3. I need a motion to untable item E55, moved by legislator Capel, seconded by legislator Nicolello. All those in favor of untabling E55 signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Nay. The item is untabled. All right, E55 is a resolution affirming to a special council contract entered into by the Nassau County Attorney and Wilton Eldon Mont Sports Eldon and the LLP. Motion please. Moved by legislator Capel, seconded by legislator Nicolello.
Okay, this contract is a special council contract to represent and to bring an affirmative action against the town of North Hempstead and Concrete 2 for damage done to Nassau County sewer pipe. This contract is necessary to ensure that the county recover expenses that have currently been expended by the county to repair the sewer system and to ensure that either the concrete company or the town of North Hempstead enforces the town codes to ensure that the county does not have this incident happen again.
Any comments or questions from Mr. Burrows? Any public comment? There being none, all those in favor of E55 signify by saying aye. Any opposed?
Nay.
The item passes 4-3. All right, there's another item, E135, a motion to untable E135, please. Motion. Moved by legislator Capel, seconded by legislator Nicolello. All those in favor of untabling E135 signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Okay, the item is untabled. E135 is a resolution authorizing the county executive to execute an amendment to a personal services agreement between the county of Nassau, acting on behalf of the Nassau County Attorney's Office, and Denone, Rose, Devereaux, and West. Motion, please. Moved by legislator second by legislator Nicolello. Okay, and
Yes.
Lisa?
This is the First Amendment to a special council contract for representation in the areas of law qualified by the department. Specifically, the areas qualified are for labor and employment law. This amendment will extend the term of the contract for 2 years and will also provide additional funding in the amount of $295,000. The cases that are being covered include, one of the cases that are being covered is a multi-party pro se litigation claiming alleged ADA violations in a correctional facility, and that is one of the major reasons why the increase in funding is being requested.
Any questions or comments for Ms. Lucardo? There being none, any public comment? All right. All those in favor of E135 signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Okay, the item passes 4-3.
Thank you.
Okay, we have a motion to suspend the rule because we have one item on the agenda. I moved by legislator Nicolello, seconded by legislator Capel. As all those in favor of suspending the rule signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Okay, and they will suspend. And the item before us is E112, a resolution affirming to an amendment to a special council contract entered into by the Nassau County Attorney and Louis Johns Avalon Village LLC. Motion, please. Moved by legislator Capel, second by legislator McKenzie. Okay, what can you tell us?
Sure. This is an amendment to an existing outside council contract. It is for representation of the Nassau County Police Department and the County of Nassau in the matter of Rochester versus Nassau County Police Department and certain police officers. This case must go to outside counsel due to a conflict in representing all the named parties. at the same time as there are adverse positions to certain named county defendants. Wilson Elser is representing a police officer. Montfort Healy is representing another police officer, and Louis Joes, the contract you're voting on today, is specifically representing the County of Nassau and Nassau County PD.
Any questions of Ms. Locurdo on this item? Any public comment? There being none, all those in favor of E112 signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Nay. The item passes 4-3. A motion to adjourn. Moved by legislator Patel, second by legislator Nicolello. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Nay. The rules committee is adjourned. John, did you want to say something?
I wanted to say 3 quick things.
Okay, come on.
Thank you very much, and thank you for putting up with me, and God bless you one and all. One is, not on.
Okay.
One is Hempstead Harbor Beach.
Yes.
The town of North Hempstead has allowed the northern portion of it to become used as a commercial bus terminal. That's a violation of the agreement that the county made when it passed the property, and the state legislature approved it. And there is a reverter clause that I would suggest be considered to be investigated as to whether it should be done, because it's also violating my right, your right, and everybody else's right to use that portion of the beach. Also, the town has failed and neglected to repair the beach, although they say they're going to sometime soon. But I leave it
It's on the record, Frank.
to them. Topic House, abolished, was let go. Nobody tried to stop the eviction a number of years ago. We are having uncountable number of young people getting into overdoses, and there would be more dead except for the Narcan program and other programs. Thank God. But there is a need, especially for young people, and there's an insurance problem, and we need a place like Topic House again, desperately, because people are dying. Also, consideration may wish to be given to the reinstitution of the Criminal Justice Coordinating Council to attempt to coordinate all the various activities of all the county departments and obtaining of grants for them. I noticed at a prior meeting not too long ago that there was a resolution to accept a grant from Mothers Against Drunk Driving for the District Attorney's Office. Doesn't anybody in the District Attorney's Office realize they have these people from Mothers Against Drunk Driving coming in to court to advocate certain things with regard to certain defendants? They have an inherent conflict of interest that is severe there, and rather than stopping the funding, if it were put through another agency, such as the Criminal Justice Coordinating Council, as they used to be many years ago, that would at least alleviate that problem. I won't talk about it further, because you guys have had a very long day. God bless you. Thank you for putting up with me. Have a nice evening. I hope everybody had a good holiday.
Wait, I just want to say 2 things to you. Number one,
Sure.
have you gone to North Hempstead to explain your...
Several times for the last several years. Okay. Well, I'm considering this a private conversation.
Well, it's not private, it's on the
Okay.
record. But my point to you is, why don't you send a letter to one of us, or all of us, or to North Hempstead itself?
I have, and the person I sent the letter on the county legislature was Ms. DeRicci Whitman, because it falls within her district, and a copy to the clerk. I have been to the town of North Hempstead meetings
Okay.
several times. I've also filed a complaint with the New York State Attorney General's office.
Okay, my second thing was this. Yes, there were many people in this legislature on both sides of the aisle that fought the closing of Topic House. But that was at a time that money was not here, and we did fell on deaf ears.
I understand, God bless you, and we're having a much worse time now.
I know.
All right, and we need to do what we can, as we can. And we might be able to do it all with like Medicaid, Medicare money. I don't know.
I don't know.
But it has to be studied and considered, because we need to have less people dying in this county, any way we can do it.
I agree.
Thank you. God bless you all. One and all. Okay?
Thank you.
Good evening. Carrie, send my best regards to you.